Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is TrainGuyBR86 and today we're going to be reviewing and unboxing the Class 1700. This is a Dutch locomotive, so it will be pretty unique. Märklin doesn't frequently make Dutch locomotives, but let's take a look. So, first we gotta take a short look at the instructions. So, this is the warranty card, not really important. This is the spacer valve. This shows you all the functions in the cab, which you can access if you have the CS3, which I'll also demonstrate later. And then here you have the main instructions, which shows you the functions of the locomotive. And it also gives you a small little look at the inside of the loco. And tells you where to lubricate the loco and do maintenance. So, pretty useful, don't lose it. So, let's take a look at the logo. So, let's take the locomotive out of the box. So, it comes with some add-ons. So, these are just some, you can see it, yeah. These are just some small extra details. I don't know where they go, I'll figure that out. It's in the instructions. And something very unique is this you can replace with a frontal coupling. And this is then the actual coupling they had. So it's not very realistic. And then it has a load of brake pipes. So that's pretty cool. So let's finally get the locomotive outside of its box. There you go. So this is, as indicated here, number 1707, and wow, it's very detailed. So let's take a quick look at the details. The bogies have insane amounts of details. There's some steps here, some pipes leading everywhere. So these are also for braking. And there's some stuff here. It's all very well made. Near at the bottom, you can see märklin, obviously. And there's some tanks here, and then some more detailing. All very nice. It's with almost all electric locomotives. Very detailed at the bottom. But this one also is pretty detailed at the side. So here you can see the door, which looks amazing, with the two handrails, which are separately fitted. Then I have the NS logo here, always looks cool. And then here, two hand railing and a nice looking door. Then a big grille here, huge, yeah, awesome. And at the top of the locomotive we have some more detail, not all too much. There's just a wire, the pantographs, which do rise on their own, which is pretty cool, and some more ventilation and all kind of stuff. Some more detailing here. But the best looking part of the locomotive, in my opinion, is the front. So let's just turn it around real quick. The front and back look essentially the same, but wow, they do look nice. See if I can properly hold it. So here you have some windshield wipers, some lights, which you can do a lot of stuff with, by the way. We have numbering here, the buffers, and this coupling I'll exchange for this one, which comes in the set. I'll give you a look how that would look. And the back, it looks exactly the same as the front. So there isn't really a front and back. I don't know if you can really tell the difference. But it looks wonderful. Lots of little detailing and greebling on the 1700. It is a very beautiful locomotive. So let's put on that extra coupling and then we'll throw it on the track. So I added the add-on coupling. As you can see here, it looks more realistic now, I guess, but that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool function, actually. I like it. Although it still kind of looks out of place, in my opinion, but This is also a coupling. It kind of has double couplings now. I honestly don't know. But pretty cool add-on. So let's put it on the track. We have the Central Station 3. So if we pull this small little red thing up here, you can see the locomotives where to choose from. Pull this a bit down. Then here, if I'm correct, you can see the 1700. Yeah. You select this one, you drag it to one of the sides. I'll drag it to the right side. Then it appears over here. And then if you hold the red logo, if you pull the red logo here, the small locomotive icon, you fully pull it out, you have the Spice World card. And from here, you can drive it, as you can see. It's currently driving. Also, it's driving here. And you can press other stuff. You want to slow it down if possible. So now it's slowing down, and there are all kind of cool functions here. The honk there, short honk here, and all kinds of functions. Very cool. So now it's on the track, let's test out its functions and then listen to its sounds.
Amsterdam Centraal van 16:14. Vertrek van spoor 14C. Herhaling. De sneltrein naar Amsterdam Centraal van 16:14. uur 14 vertrek van spoor 14C.
So, now I've done the sound and functions. Let's couple this thing up to some freight and let it drive.
Dames en heren, de sneltrein naar Amsterdam Centraal van 16 uur 14 vertrek van spoor 14C. Herhaling, de sneltrein naar Amsterdam Centraal van 16 uur 14 vertrek van spoor 14C.
To my final thoughts about the locomotive. The detail is very good. It's very nice. The front of the locomotive looks good. The bogies and bottom area of the locomotive looks good. The top leaves something to be desired, but I think it's that empty because the real locomotive is also not that detailed on the top. With that in mind, easily a 9 out of 10. Then to the performance. It runs very smoothly. Beautiful, butter smooth, no problem. Easy, 9 out of 10. Functions. The functions are also very nice. It has the self-rising pantographs, it has lots of sounds, the lights are very customizable. Overall, very nice. I also love the station announcements. I live in the Netherlands, so I hear them every time when my train is delayed, but very cool station announcements. To be honest, maybe a 10 out of a 10 for functions, because it has everything this locomotive should have, function-wise, to the value. So, to round this out, It's about 400 euros, which is not cheap by any means, but it's fully die-cast, as just mentioned, lots of functions, very good performance, very detailed, so I'd say the value is pretty good. So I'm gonna give it a 8.5 because it's still 400 euros. Averages out to a 9.1, which is pretty high, but I believe this logo deserves it. I love it. So that's all, folks. Goodbye.